Hey guys, welcome to the Nursery Breakout. This is a specific video just for those that serve in the nursery to help you be the best nursery leader you can possibly be. All right, so I'm going to start out by talking about in our handbook. Everyone should have gotten one of these, whether it was a physical copy or you looked at it online. It's full of lots and lots of information. Some of it you might think, this doesn't apply to me, but still read over it so you know how we operate here in 902 Kids, all of our rules, policies, all the good stuff. So also in it is our volunteer job descriptions, and we talk specifically about what it means to be a nursery leader. So your why. You are providing a safe and loving environment for babies and toddlers while their parents are growing in their relationship with Jesus Christ. Your role and responsibilities. So you pray over the babies and toddlers and their families. Speak scripture over the babies and toddlers and their families. What an amazing opportunity while we're rocking, while we're cuddling, while we're changing diapers, that we can be praying and speaking scriptures over these kids. Love on and engage the babies and toddlers at their level. Get on the floor with them, play with them, love them. If you're able, I know some of you can't, and that's okay, but the other leaders and assistants that are in the room, help encourage them to love on those babies and to get down on the floor and play with them. All right, so whenever parents come and they drop off their little ones, they are entrusting us with their most precious thing. And so we want to make sure they feel safe and they feel good that they're dropping off their babies to us. So one of the way that we can do this is something new for those that are have been serving in 902 Kids for a while. So this is like a parent care form. I've got these clipboards. You can hand them and say, hey, would you mind filling this out for Susie real quick? And it just says, like, I will be hungry at such a time. Please feed me at this time. Important things in my diaper bag today. I know sometimes whenever you have multiple babies, it's hard to remember. Who was supposed to eat what, when? How was I supposed to mix up their bottle? That kind of thing. And so this way, you don't have to try to remember anything. They can fill it out. And then once they fill it out, we're going to have I don't know if you can see it, but over here on this wall, kind of near the door, we are going to have like a little clipboard type thing. I don't know how to describe it. But anyways, we will attach these. These will go on the wall, and then you can see them clearly. And so as you change a diaper or maybe you feed the baby, you can jot that down on here too. Just scribble it over to the side or whatnot. So that way, if the baby's here for both services, they can clearly see, oh, Susie was fed at 9 o'clock during first service, so I know she won't need another bottle until later. Or, oh gosh, they've not changed her since 8:45 this morning. I better change her. So that way it kind of helps communicate. And same way with parents. I know as a mom, I wanted to know if my baby had a bottle or not, what time they had a bottle. Parents like for their babies to be on schedules, and we want to help and encourage that. Being able to do these, it actually helps develop communication with the families. We want them to know that they are cared for and that they are loved, and that we truly take this seriously, taking care of their babies. All right. Feed bottles. If it's requested on the parent care form, feed them their bottles. We do have a bottle warmer here if we ever need that. And have an adult. Students, I love y'all, but you probably haven't had a kid yet. So maybe let a grown-up prepare the bottle or mix the formula and just make sure you're doing it just right. Change the diapers as needed. And note the times on the care form. So again, jot that down. And only adult females are to change diapers, but you can read more about that in our handbook under the diapering policy. Never leave babies without adult supervision. Provide guidance for teen volunteers. Teens, again, I love you, but we don't want to leave you in here with a room full of babies. We got to have some grown-ups to kind of help make sure everything's going smooth and safe. And only assigned volunteers for a designated service are allowed in the nursery. Y'all, people love babies. I know I do. And people love to come in and, oh, I want to hold the baby. Oh, I've not seen so-and-so's new baby. Oh, let me see her. Well, that's awesome, but parents entrusted us with their babies, and we want to keep them safe. And so that means that we are all background checked. Johnny Sue coming in isn't background checked. They're not able to come in here. We don't want them to come in here. You can say that nicely. If they don't listen, you can call Hands and Feet team on the walkie-talkie, or you can call myself. Um, if a mama wants to come in and stay the whole time with her baby, that's amazing, but that kind of misses the point of the nursery. If they want to stay with their baby, they can go over into the family room. This is just a safe place for the specific volunteers and the babies. And sometimes volunteers who are background checked want to come in here and just kind of hang out. Well, pretty soon that gets kind of hectic too when you've got more helpers than you do actual babies. And so if you're not scheduled to serve that day, go into big church. We want you to be fed anyways. We want you to get spiritually fed. If you've already served once and you're just kind of hanging out because your parents are serving again, go into big church a second time. I don't know, but we just can't have kids just hanging out or adults just hanging out in the nursery. This isn't a hangout spot. Or if you're serving and your sister from California just came in for the weekend and wants to serve with you, that's amazing, but that's also not okay. They can sit outside, they can go in the pergola, or they can go into big church, but we just can't have anybody but designated volunteers in the nursery. At pickup time, greet parents lovingly and give them the care form and let them know of any important information. This is such a special time to be able to connect with the families and to connect with the mom. Maybe have one designated person at the door for pickup time, and everybody else can still be taking care of babies like usual. But make sure that you tell them something awesome. Tell them, oh, your baby was so sweet and cuddly. Oh my gosh, the baby made the sweetest sound today. Or, my goodness, your toddler is so smart. He stacked the blocks up, 5 times. Or something. Just give them something encouraging. Ask them how they're doing, or just build that relationship with these families. I think that's so important. They need us. They need us. All right. So also we have 2 pack and plays in the room, and we have sheets that can go on the pack and plays. And I have lots of sheets and can buy more if needed. But try to change out the sheet after every baby so that if Susie lays on the bed and then 20 minutes later you need to lay Johnny on the pack and play, let's change the sheet in between time. It's not here now, but over here on this thingy over here, I've usually got a bag hanging up, and that's for dirty clothes or dirty sheets and dirty burp cloths. We've got tons and tons of burp cloths as well. Use them as you needed, blankets, and then just put them in the dirty bag, and I'll take them home and wash them. But we've got plenty, so don't feel like you have to reuse them. What else was I going to say? Oh, toys. If a baby puts a toy in their mouth, if they've been chewing on it, and you saw it, as soon as they put it down, stick it up by the sink or up there in the dirty toy bin. That way, whenever you get a chance, you can sanitize them and trying to keep germs at bay. This is our Spray Everything spray. It's this really cool thing. It's called Force of Nature, if you guys have ever heard of it. But it's a really cool mixture. I make a new batch every week. And it's a Spray Everything spray. It literally said you could spray a passy and then put the passy right back in the child's mouth. And it kills the germs but doesn't kill the kid. But it's great for spraying down toys. It does stay wet for a little while, so you might have to spray it, let it sit for a minute, and then wipe it down if you need to, or if you want to. But yeah, we can spray the toys with this, spray what you need to spray. What else? Oh, at the end of each service, clean the dirty toys that made it in the dirty toy bin. Change the sheets if needed, and just kind of tidy up a little bit and get ready for the next group of kids and volunteers. I know sometimes we have kids that stay more than one service, so obviously wait in the nursery until the next people come. If you have any issues, call Hands and Feet team again. At the very end of the morning, spray every single thing in sight with this. So if you're serving the last service, all the kids have been picked up, spray everything. I usually come in and spray everything Monday, but maybe that'll be a good habit that we can go ahead and spray everything down. I'm trying to get some more toys that are more easily cleanable, if that's the right word, but more easy to clean, and just to try to help keep germs at bay. But all right, well, I think that is everything. But as always, if y'all need anything or if you have any questions at all, feel free to call me, email me, text me, Facebook message me, whatever. I want to be there for you guys. I know we have got a huge growing nursery, and you guys have really stepped up and are serving in this really needed ministry right now. So I thank you guys. But always feel free to call me, email me, whatever. Just communicate with me if you need anything at all. So thank you guys. Love you all. Have a great day.